Hello there, Martyn Green, Devon Fishing Guides. I'm down this morning at Hatchlands, quite a busy place, and I'm aiming to try out a Maxcatch Premier 5-weight rod. Now I've matched it up with a little avid reel, and we're going to see how it gets on. A lot of people turn their noses up at Maxcatch. They think, oh, it's a cheap and cheerful rod, can't be much use. Actually, I've been very pleasantly surprised. I'm joined today by my young friend Rapper, who's a junior in the club Baywater Anglers that I run. And between the two of us, we'll both be using the Premier 5 weights, and we'll see what we can find. Hopefully, it'll be a good day. Okay, first cast. We might have to change the fly. Alright, there we go. There were some very pleasant ladies down at Hatchlands today, which was nice to see. We had a chat about knots, especially when they saw me tying on a fly using a no-name knot. So all you do for the knot is that you start off by tying a half hitch. So you go round like that, and there's your half hitch. So now what you do is put this through the eye of the fly. And now you bring it back up towards your half hitch. Basically, your half hitch is going to be the anchor for the knot. So this will now go through there.
Right.
And then just like a blood knot, a weak blood admittedly, you would go round 5 times like that.
Right. And
then you come back and in the middle of the 2 strands on that loop, on that hitch knot.
Okay. Yeah.
Now what you do is you bring that back into the loop that you've just made.
Yeah.
And now what will happen is your half hitch will tie up and your blood knot will tighten up against it.
Oh, I was just going to say, do you wet it?
Yeah, always wet a knot. If you don't, you're going to lose out with friction. And it damages the line. Once you've got that, you want to trim that down close, and then that there, it will hinge on the loop.
Right.
Okay.
So it gives you more movement when you're... Right.
Yeah. Right. So take about that much line.
It doesn't have to be that big though, does it?
Hang on to that for me for a minute, please. Thank you. And then what I do is I don't do 6 pound all the way through. I like to transfer a bit more energy from the cast down in the first place. So you can either use a tapered tippet or you can do it this way. And what I've done this way is I've taken a length of 10 pound line.
Right.
So I still got 6 to the fly, but 10 for this. Do you know how to tie a blood bite loop?
A blood
bite loop.
No, I don't know.
Dead easy. It's another way of tying the figure of 8. It's normally kept for the middle of a trace, but it's an easier way of doing it. So you just make a loop like that, then you bring that back like that.
Right.
And now what you do, you're going to go through the middle, over the other side,
Right.
up from underneath, and in the middle there. And that forms your figure of 8.
Oh, I got you.
So you can tighten that up.
No. So do you then do a loop to loop?
Yep, you need to do a loop-to-loop to connect to your fly line as well. Loop-to-loops are ever so easy. Hopefully the diagram should make it clear. So,
Matt.
right, so that's your blood bite. You can connect that to the other one if you want. Here on this one, I'm going to do the same knot again. So you just pull it back, make a biggish loop. You can make these as big or as small as you like.
Yeah.
I find if you crimp it down a little bit, when you do that bit and turn it back on itself, makes it a bit easier. And then it's through the middle,
Round and then back.
and then over the other side,
Do you know what? We should be blooming filming this.
under, just so happens,
Yes.
Oh yes, yeah.
and then that goes back through the middle there. So there's your figure of eight,
Yeah.
and you can pull that up like that. So,
What's your first name?
Martyn
Martyn.
Green. So
And
that's
your YouTube
that's got
channel is...
Martyn Green.
Oh, right.
Yeah. The playlist is Devon Fishing Guides.
Okay.
Right, if you'd like to hold that for me for a minute, please. If we take this one here, and now this is the 6 pound line. So again, we're going to do a blood bite on there. So once again, what was the first thing I did?
Pinch it.
You pinched it,
Yeah.
crimped it, so you could turn it back on itself.
Okay, so now I'll just bring that back here.
Yeah.
Up through the middle.
Yeah, so I now go up through the middle. And I go over the other side. And then what you need to do,
So you going in and
Is-
around the back of it?
I am.
Yeah.
I'm going around.
Going over
It's
the top of
basically
it, aren't
over
you?
the top
Yeah.
and then under and back through the middle. So that will go there like that. And now
That's your figure of eight. What did you call it?
it's a blood bite loop. I also write books. One of the ones I did on Kindle, I write under Lindsay Green, which is my middle name. And there's a fly fishing book called Fly Fishing the Tug on the Line. And it's all about using fly fishing for carp, fly fishing for trout, fly fishing for fish in the sea.
Okay.
And that's on Kindle. So anyway, so if we trim that, and that one there, there's that already. You got that one just there, thank you very much. So you know how to do a loop-to-loop, don't you?
Yeah.
Now there's two ways of doing it. I always find it easier just to go over the top and then pull that up through underneath there. And then it's just, I just find that a bit easier, because then when you pull, it all pulls down all like that.
Yeah.
So there's a complete tippet. Now, which one of you said you hadn't caught a fish yet?
Me.
There you go, give that a try.
Wow.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
That's all right.
Thank you, Martyn.
Don't blame me if it doesn't catch though. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Right.
You can do what we call a stop, let go. So you're pulling as you come back. I start off with an inefficient roll cast, go back, and you see from here, all I'm doing there, I just stopped and let go.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll flick it out a fair distance. Once you,
Yeah.
once you've got that going, then you can start looking at increasing your haul. So leave yourself enough room, push down for your roll cast, back, and now what you do is you pull both ways and it will put it out quite reasonably. Okay? You don't need to do masses of double hauls. What you do need to do is make sure that you're putting it in the right place. If I'd done another double haul, it would have gone straight over the top of that weed bed. And then that would have been no good for fishing at all. So, but it's basically that your hand, when you actually do it, I'll show you again. I'm not fishing this one, I'm just bringing it to show. So from here, up, push, back, and then from there, you can pull both ways to get that. But you don't need masses.
No.
It's all about pulling at the right time. As the line comes behind you, you give a tug to accelerate the line.
Yeah.
And then as it's straight and coming forward, you give a tug and accelerate the line there. What you don't want to do is tug at the wrong time when the line is still looping around, because if you do, you can make things very awkward.
Yeah, well, we were watching him earlier, and it's lovely. His line goes out beautifully straight.
Yes. Yeah, no, it's good.
Thank you very much.
That's all right. Ah, yeah, all right.
The other side of you, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
What have you got, a little 7'6" there, Rod, or what?
It's a little 5-weight.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, no, they are nice.
Yeah.
They're little Maxcatch Premier 5s.
Oh, is it?
And the thing is, they're one of those,
Yeah. Wow.
you know, they'll just comfortably go.
Yeah.
And no, I really like them.
Yeah.
Just try a little short one. Well, what I do, I let it sink, count it down 6 to 10 seconds, and then little pulls, intersperse them with some figure of eights. Nice cast. I know, I've got a van and everything behind me there. Try not to let the rod swish on you there. Oh, there we go. Oh, he got off. So and so. I give about 6 to 8 seconds, sometimes 6 to 10 seconds. Twig. I think down deeper. Good. Ooh, you so and so. Just as I was about to pull it out of the water. I had another fish on, just as I went to lift it from the water. Whoa. There we go. Hello Dave, you alright? Yeah. Whoa. I'm just trying out these little Maxcatch Premier rods. They are. They're beautiful. So that's 5 weight, this one. Thank you. I mean, for the money, I think they're absolutely brilliant. Maxcatch itself. If you go to Maxcatch, the company, they are, but what you also tend to find is that they'll throw in a load of freebies with them. Yeah. This one's biting better than the other one did. Come on, my friend. There we go. I have, yes, thank you. They are. The fight is really good from them. Thank you, that was very kind of you. Yeah, Maxcatch. Here, feel the weight of it. It's wrapped around the rod tip at the moment, so I have to be a bit careful, but I'm just walking towards my priest for a second.
Oh, here you go, look.
Ah, thank you.
It's only a little priest.
The same as mine. Over the course of the morning, the Maxcatch Premier 9-foot 5-weight fly rods performed really well. I matched Rapper up with a 6-weight, just made it a little bit sharper, a little bit cleaner in the casting for him. I matched mine with a 5-weight, did well with both lines. Slight advantage possibly to the 6-weight, but you'd expect that. It has, after all, got a little bit more weight to it. Handled the fish beautifully when we caught them, and the line that we were using, I used the gold line, which is also a Maxcatch derivative. It's much cheaper than some of the others on the market, but it does very well. People had a look at the rods, they all liked it. A couple of them there were going to go away and buy one, so good luck with that. All in all, I'd have no problem recommending those rods to anyone. I bought myself 2. I'm going to go back and buy another 2 for people that like to come with Devon Fishing Guides to any sessions. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you would like to subscribe to our channel, we would be very, very pleased. It's always lovely when people do. Hopefully one day we'll have a chance to meet up in the bank. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope on your next fishing trip you catch something wonderful. Thank you. Goodbye.